Okay, so I noticed earlier this evening I was on some social media, and then I started getting some messages coming across from various people that YouTube's policies are changing yet again for the 80th millionth time, you know, whatever. And anyway, so I'm looking at the policy here, and it's basically it's kind of interesting. It states that for eligibility of to make money, whatever, that you had to have 10,000 lifetime views, and then they decided to change the eligibility to 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers, which is, you know, whatever. The thing I was thinking about is, yeah, I've been on YouTube since 2006. I think my first video was posted in February. I took it down several years ago, so the oldest video on my channel I think is in March. But anyway, so I've been on YouTube for forever. I remember back in those days when the site first started up, you just had an idea, you recorded a video and you put it up on YouTube. That was it. That was the end of it. And you read comments and you talked with people. There was no ads. There were no checks being cut. There was no monetization. There was no money. It was basically just something that people did because it's something they want to do. It was a hobby and they enjoyed it. And I believe that the money has tainted everything because now people are like, well, if I'm not getting paid, I'm not going to put in the effort. As a kind of a fun social experiment, I wonder what would happen with the platform if YouTube just decided, or Google, whatever, just decided tomorrow, we're not going to have any monetization at all. Nobody's going to get paid. PewDiePie's not going to get paid. Logan Paul's not going to get paid. H3H3 Productions isn't going to get paid. Casey Neistat's not going to get paid. Boogie2988 isn't going to get paid. Nobody's going to get paid. And that goes all the way down to the little guys. No one at all is getting paid. We're just going to keep the ad revenue for ourselves, and that's the end of it. Would people still put in the same amount of effort, the same amount of work into their videos? Or would they slack off on it? Would they just quit creating entirely? Would they go to another platform? I don't know. To be honest, I didn't even start monetization until like 2 years ago because I thought that I had it on all this time. I just wasn't making any money. Apparently I wasn't. I didn't have it on. So all the times I could have been making money, I just wasn't because I'm an idiot. So pretty much, you know, the entire time I've been working for free. So it kind of makes me wonder, you know, what everybody else's problem. There's so many people like, I can't make content because when I post something, it says it's not content, you know, friendly, ad friendly. I mean, just post a video anyway. If it has copyright material and gets flagged, let it ride. If it's not ad friendly, put in a review. If it gets revoked, let it ride. You know, it's not the end of the world. You're still making content. You're still making a video for somebody to watch. Somebody else might enjoy it, you know, and to me, that should be the payoff. But I work a 9 to 5, you know, I go to work, I make my money there. I never expected to make buku money from YouTube. It's just something I do because it's just an outlet for me. It's something I enjoy. It's a way to waste time. That's basically it. So, I don't know. I just wanted to kind of give another perspective. It really sucks as far as the policy goes. You know what? I'm kind of curious if I meet that threshold. Let me just pull up my stats and see. Okay, so I'm looking at my stats for YouTube, and for the past 365 days, so January 16, 2017 to January 15, 2018, it stated that the amount of minutes I have of watch time is 869,885 minutes of view time. And so that translates to roughly 47,831 minutes, or I'm sorry, hours of watch time. It says on here that the eligibility of monetization is 4,000 hours. So I guess I'm well within that structure. So if everything goes the same way from here on out, I should be fine. And I would encourage most of you people who are concerned about it to look at your stats and see you might be fine too. I don't know. But I to be honest, I don't make all that much money at all from YouTube. It's not really anything at all to write home about. But I just think that it's interesting that people, whenever they talk about YouTube, they're always talking about, am I going to make it? Am I going to make it big? This, that, and the other. Back in the day, you either made it or you didn't. But, I mean, even people who are, quote-unquote, making it back then, like Smosh, you know, they were like, as far as I can remember, the first real success out of YouTube. They're the ones who are making viral video after viral video after viral video, and this is late 2005, early 2006. I remember my wife showed them to me. It was probably January 2006, and they had you know, several viral videos by that point. They just made a video, and it blew up. And as far as I know, they weren't making any ad revenue back then. They weren't making any monetization back then because the infrastructure didn't exist. The system wasn't there. They may have been making money on merchandising and other things like that on their website, which is fine, but on YouTube, they weren't making anything at all. But they were still making top-notch quality. They were still making videos that people wanted to see. So basically, that's going to be the differentiator going forward. Is you can still make top-notch quality videos. You can still make content people want to see. You just have to find a way to, you know, find alternative avenues of revenue on that. Will you have a Patreon? Will you set up a Twitch streaming service if you game? Say you don't game. Say your entire channel you just want to talk about car repair. You know, you can't get on Twitch with that. But that's the thing. Do you set up a Patreon? Do you try to merchandise by like getting T-shirts and especially car repair bumper stickers, you know, things like that. You know, we're just gonna have to think outside the box and think, how am I gonna be able to find other ways to make money if the views, if the clicks, if the ad revenue just isn't working. But I think for the most part, people who are even thinking about that, they're probably in a position to where they're making the views or making the likes or making the subscribers and they're making the minutes that YouTube's looking for. So I don't have much else to say. I just wanted to basically kind of give a cautionary tale on the situation, but to also give a historical look on, you know, it wasn't always about money. It wasn't always about monetization. In the beginning, people just went on YouTube because basically they wanted to be seen. They had something they wanted to talk about. They had something they wanted to share, and they just wanted to make videos and have fun and be part of the community. It used to be a community, but now it seems like it's not so much because Jimmy Kimmel's on here and all this other nonsense, but, you know, whatever. But, yeah, so thanks for watching and peace out.